What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the video. I'm Neo, and today I'm going to be going over a few things with my... So I made a video on... It's called How to Use Nox and Kyle in lead at the same time. I have a video called that, right? So, referring to that... I know, it's really early to be up, or to recording again, but... Alright. Anyways, so I'm probably going to be on the whole fucking video, as always, because I'm tired of shit. So, but leave me alone. I don't care. So anyways, I made a video, how to use Nox and Kyle in lead at the same time. Right? This is like a part 2 to that. So, basically, I've done a shit ton of testing, and I have a lot of results to show you guys. So, starting with the lead hero. So, I messed around with Nox in lead versus Kyle for a while. Okay. Here's another yawn. Fucking yawn again. Anyways. So with Kyle in lead, I went to a Stonewood mission with 2 other people. And these people had maxed out pickaxes. And I put my Kyle base on a wood wall, and I put a Nox base on a wood wall. And it took them 1 minute and 5 seconds to destroy the Kyle base. And it took them 1 minute and 10 seconds to destroy the Nox base. Okay, so Nox was better, right? If the husks are beating on it? Yes and no. Now, so it took them 1 minute and 10 seconds without hitting any weak points to destroy a tier 3 wood wall. It took them, like I said, 1 minute and 5 seconds to destroy a tier 3 wood wall with Kyle. But this is where it gets crazy. So when you put a heels attached trap on it, for Kyle, it goes from 105 to 116. So it's what? What is that? 11 extra seconds that they're hitting the wall and it doesn't break. Okay? But now with Nox, it goes from 1 minute and 10 to 1 minute and 40. There's a whole 30-second gap. So as you can tell, the more stuff you stack on, Nox gets more OP. So if you slap on increased building health and heals, dude, it's gonna be like, it's nutty, like hella nutty. So yeah, Nox is better than Kyle, but before you try to fucking call me a retard, yes, I know that fucking smashers and shit, they can't one tap your fucking base Kyle walls. Yeah, I get it. Well, guess what? They can't one tap your Nox walls either. I've tested that too. I always thought it would be, oh my god, so much better. Ooh, so cool. It doesn't fucking matter because you have one that charges, right? It gets it down to around half. And by the time the other one fucking hits it, it's full again. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, it doesn't. Like, you don't need that. Like, maybe if you're running like a 160 or something, you just want to whatever. But listen. Hear me out. You run... Okay, and then this is the other thing, too. Before I say what I was going to say. Yes, I know you don't get Bull Rush either for mini boss. Whoop-de-doo, you got a slow field in a banner. Like, I don't know what else to tell y'all. It's just better that way. Bull Rush is overrated. I kept, like, worshipping Bull Rush like it was some sort of fucking, like, Antichrist or something. I don't even know. But anyways, the thing is, with... No, what was I going to say now? Fuck! No. No. Fuck. With Nox in lead, right? I was on to something with that shit. Hold on. I'm gonna have to recook that up whenever the thought comes back around. But for now, as you can see, guys, I 144 the entire support team, which is the only real way. Well, if you're solo, to increase your Thunder Thrower damage because no other perks in the game. And shout out to my bro Kind for this, bro. Kind is such a W because he did all the testing on this shit and he's just That's a W guy right there, bro. I would have fucking died doing all that testing. But so yeah, my buddy Kine, shout out to him. He told me a lot of stuff I didn't know about electrified floors and a few things like with the heroes and stuff that were like I didn't really know, like because like just things like so Thunder Thora, like it says she does energy damage and all that, but if you put in like Azealia Clark, right, it doesn't. That's ability energy damage. Ability energy damage is like the seismic smash or the shock tower. That's not. It doesn't increase because you need hero ability damage, not ability damage. Because ability damage is your abilities. Hero ability damage is where the confusion is with a lot of people. Because I know a lot of people think that as well, but actually, Kine did do testing and it was pretty cool. I appreciate that, Kine, if you're watching, man. But so yeah. Also, with Nox and lead, bro, like Thunder Thrower, right? Good and everything. Fully contained, good and everything. So you can do all your low level missions, right? But with Nox in the lead at this point, like you could just build and just nothing can get in no matter what. It's hilarious. Like just watching stuff try to get in through your builds. It's funny to me, especially when you're putting the heals attached traps and all that. But with the traps, while I'm on topic, I changed the perks of my traps actually. So the floor launcher, so I switched it back around. So floor launcher used to have double reload, and the wall launcher had one reload. Yes, you also see why that's a problem, right? Because it would synergize better if the wall launcher was firing faster. Because if you take off one of those reload speeds, if you take off one of the reload speeds on the floor launcher, that makes it so you don't need as much durability because then it's not reloading as fast, right? Okay, let me cook. Which also means you can put on 2 more impacts without the durability really being affected. So with this, I can hit them higher up into the air to where the point, if I wanted to, they could hit a cone if they want, or they can get knocked back. But then that makes it so it just flips it around so that they go higher and they get stunned for longer, and the wall launchers can actually fire faster too. But and the wall launchers before had that impact on them. You don't really need the impact on the wall launcher, man. Like just do double reload, you'll be good. It's fine. So this just works. Just trust me on this. Like hands down, this shit works way better. So if you have a bunch of reperk and stuff, like actually, like I'm not kidding, like change it to this. Like please do yourself a favor because this is way better. And then on the inside, so like let's say I'm doing a retrieve, right? I do the floor launcher, do the wall launcher, and then on the inside I put the increased building increased spikes. I'm just gonna call them the increased building health spikes. I put those on the inside, and dude, like it's crazy. But now the thing is, you do all that, and then you place your base, and then you have your buddy place his Nox base, or whoa, you have your buddy place a base Kyle. And the thing is, let's say you're carrying somebody, right? It don't matter their support team. As long as they're running base Kyle in the lead, and you're wearing this, it don't matter, because none of the other shit's gonna stack anyway. So just, it's super simple to like, that's how I carry people nowadays. So I'll just be like, yeah, we're base Kyle. And then we have a fucking base Kyle in the lead, Nox in the lead. But then we have all those traps too, and it's just like, Jesus Christ, dude, like chill out. You don't need all that. But fuck it, why not, right? I mean, if you can do it, might as well. Especially with the fact where the thing is, so you know how trees and rocks, right? Planks, rough or oxidized. All you need to do is break trees for the planks, rocks for the rough ore, and then rocks also give you the oxidized. So you're just breaking trees and rocks and you're getting wall launchers, right? Well, it's pretty much the same thing with the fucking wall spikes. You get the planks from the trees, you get the card from the trees, and you get the so the duct tape, right? Watch the duct tape. Watch this, ready? Let me cook. So think about duct tape. Where the hell is my, what the hell? There it is. So it takes herbs, right? You get that from just searching like random stuff around the map. So I'll just be searching stuff. and you get adhesive resin from trees as well. So everything's from trees with the spikes. It's just trees and searching stuff. So as long as you do trees, rocks, and search stuff around the map, you're gonna have infinite wall launchers, throw launchers, and spikes. And the thing is, if you run out of adhesive resin, right? If you're not searching enough, that's fine. Do you know why? Because you go like this. Yeah, where is it at? Right here. You just craft yourself increased wall launchers at that point. And you just start throwing those on the base, on the inside. And then all you need for that is what? The trees and rocks, right? Because it's planks, rough ore, oxy. You just break trees and rocks. That's all you need to do to get these traps. Just go run around, start breaking every tree and every rock in a zone, then back out. Like you can just do that over and over, and dude, you'll be able to do like 100 missions. Like it's not expensive to use these traps either. But even the low level missions, this shit's free, right? High level missions, it works very, very good if you know how to use it, right? Like watch my other video on how to use Nox and Kyle and Lead. Um, I'll put the video in the description. Otherwise, you can just go to my channel and you'll find it. Um, but yeah, I think there's something else I wanted to add. I'm just trying to remember what it was. But it's just so much better with all the testing I've done, like this way. Yeah, you don't have Bull Rush anymore. So what? I mean, does it really matter? I don't know. I don't really think it does, in my opinion. But and yeah, if you're carrying somebody who doesn't have base Kyle, man, like come on now, everybody has base Kyle. So when you're carrying somebody, they can just throw on base Kyle, and it'll be even more brain dead of a build, you know? Like nothing's getting in that shit. Nothing. Nothing's getting in there. Not gonna happen. Now when you got Nox, base Kyle, and you have all those heals attached to increase building health. Like, no, nothing's getting in, bro. Like, you are fucking chilling once you, like, that's how I do my 160s now. I don't even, like, I just have, Muddle Monkey, or somebody like that, like, they just run on, base Kyle. Sorry, I'm, like, hella tired right now. But they just run a base, somebody else will just run a base Kyle, and they'll just fucking throw their base down, and we'll just call it a day. Like, I'll just stack my base, his base, and just and the stuff. So it's like having three fucking Noxes or something. It's crazy, man. But yeah, I just wanted to go on a little Yap Fest, have a little Yap Sesh this morning. So yeah, just thought I'd tell y'all some new stuff. Lots of new stuff, man. But yeah, like I said, you cannot increase Thunder Thor's trap damage except for like because look at this. If you hero ability damage, that's what you need. So like if you used all like ninjas with like the highest, 22.1 whatever, right? Then yeah, they could do more damage. It's just not like no, don't do that. And you could even 144 maul. No, don't do that. I was about to do it, and Khan was like, and then Khan kind of showed me the numbers. He was like, no, it's not worth it, man. So I kind of left it, and I figured out that instead of doing like a full Thunder Thrower damage build with like ninjas and the support all supercharged and whatnot, I was like, dude, low key, just switch my leads on this build because it's better. And they won't be able to get into low-level missions because Nox in low-level missions, they're not nothing's out healing that. Like they're not gonna out damage the health recovery. And then Thunder Thor in support still does a decent amount of damage. And then when it's stacked with fully contained, it's free because nothing's getting in with that. So you're just set. Like it's brain dead. So I can literally just run this like a regular Thor build. But I can also do 160s, so it's the best constructor build I've like ever come up with. And then you also have recycling, so you can do like you can do Frost Knight with it. You could in Ventures you can recover your mats. And if you really want to, you can change your slow field to a supply drop. But when you're doing 160s and there's mini bosses and it's just without that bull rush, it's nice to have the slow field instead. It really is, because without that bull rush, like you never know what's gonna happen, man. Like the mini bosses are brutal out here, man. So Yeah, I just use slow field now. So that's what I pretty much did. I swapped my lead so that I get way more health recovery. It lasts way longer. I'm missing out on a bull rush and building health, but him and support is still 28%. And if you have traps too that increase building health, so it doesn't really matter. And for the bull rush, I miss out on bull rush, but I get slow field instead, so it's like a 1-to-1 trade really. And then your healing, and then your base is just better. So yeah, in my opinion, is way better. So I just wanted to yap this morning, to be completely honest. But hey, if you liked the video, go ahead, drop a like. Sub if you don't like men. And what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, go ahead, use my creator code, man. Neo too rich in that item shop for me. Come on now, be a guy, bro. Be a pal, if you will. But yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna go because I'm yapping way too much. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.